Hello, mine's Mike, and welcome to a planned series of Robin Williamson Incredible String Band guitar lessons. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm a mixture of nervous and excited. It started off as a lockdown project a couple of years ago, and I tried to transcribe all of the Incredible String Band and Robin Williamson solo material as best I could. After that I moved on to John Renbourn, Bert Yance, Pentangle and Davy Graham, and since been revisiting that same work. When I started off it felt a bit like Mission Impossible, trying to work through these what seemed very complicated songs, complex, lots of things happening, lots of fills, but soon learned quite a simple mantra: if it wasn't beautiful, if it wasn't simple, and if it wasn't elegant, then that wasn't the way Robin would have played it. I have to say I had the benefit in 1990 of a 2-hour guitar lesson with Robin, and he focused at that stage on his guitar tuning Cgcgcd, which he uses for most of his solo material. He was incredibly generous with his knowledge, advice and encouragement. I'm intending to start today with Maya, and then happy to go on to loads of others, perhaps Job's Tears, Ironstone, Yellow Snake, and perhaps a video on the tuning itself because it's very adaptable. Clearly I'd welcome any comments, any feedback. If you like it, please say so, and if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I guess if I have a dream, if I have an aim, it's to try and create some sort of community of people that are interested in Incredible String Band and the way they play guitar, and a forum for sharing ideas. But anyway, let's start. So let's start by getting into tune. This is C, low C, so tune your E string down to C, then you tune your A string down to a G, the D string go down to a C, the G string stays as it is, the B string goes up 1 fret to a C, and your top string, the E string, comes down to a D. So if you put your finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, you'll get a C chord. Equally, if you go back 1 fret and put it on the 1st fret, you'll get C minor. But if you can hear, you get all those lovely rich overtones of the C and G playing through. Although I'm playing and showing you that in this tuning, actually if you're in standard tuning you can play the same chords and it will sound right. I mean, the chords are right, it's just you'll get different voicings. I'm confident Robin currently plays this, because there's a YouTube video, I think, from one of the Incredible String Band conventions where he's playing Maya, and you can clearly see him playing the E minor chord like that, so I'm pretty certain on the right tracks. So this first part of it goes thus. So that's coming down from the top string of G5 with the bass notes of D and D, then come down to fret 3, then 2, and then open. Then you put your finger on the G string on the 3rd fret. So it's then the next one is the D minor, which if you bar all of the strings and put your finger on the, if you bar on the 2nd fret and put your finger on the 3rd fret on the top string, you get D minor. So it goes. you go up to the 4th fret with your bar again and your finger on the 5th fret of the top string, and that's E minor. So it goes. C, D, G, E minor, and it goes to G, and you can play the G in several ways. It goes. Slide it up to there to the 7th fret, so you're barring across the 7th fret with your finger on the 9th fret, so that's giving you the G chord. Or I think what I've heard Robin do sometimes is start off with the first one, which looks like an A7th, so you've got your finger on the 2nd fret of the C string and 2nd fret of the other C string. It looks like an A7th. So you go. Move it up to the 7th, same shape. Up to the 9th. And up to the 11th. And that echoes the melody. So. So it goes from F now. So I just suggest barring at the 5th fret across the lower 3 strings. And you go down to an A minor, which is this shape. So that's the lower string is open. The G string, you put your finger on the 2nd fret. The C, you put it on the 4th, and the G string, you're putting your finger on the 5th, so it's looking like this. So. Repeat it. Then go into G. Back to C. So that's the first part done. If you want variations, instead of just going, that's your F to A minor. You could do this one, F here, bar it across the 4th neck of the guitar, finger on the 7th fret to go above it. And you can find the A minor, if you just slide it up to the 9 with your finger on the 10th fret at the top, so it goes. It's quite a long song, so I'm sure Robin would have played it in different ways when he played it live. So that repeats really for the first 4 verses, and then you come to the part that's the Great Man. So Great Man goes something like this. Only 3 chords. So the 3 chords are C, which I play open bottom string, 5 on the G string, and open C. So you've got 3 C's there playing. It's quite a nice sound. And then there's the F, which we come across before. So I'm just barring the bottom 3 strings on the 5th fret. And the G, you can either play the A7th shape, or you can come up here. Strings. So it's C, F and G, or C, F and G down here. So it goes. The great man, historians, his memories, artist, his senses, and changes to thinker. It's the G chord, thinkers, his brain. Labourers, his growth, it's a C to F. Explorers, his limbs, same thing again, C to F. Soldiers, his death, E, G second. And mystics, his rebirth, E, again, G. Businessman, his nervous system. Let's guess you've gone from C to F. No hustle man is G, C. Astrologers, it's balance, that's C to F. Lovers, his loins, C to F again. His skin is all patchy, C to F. But soon will each one glowing. G, so back to C. God is his soul, infinity his goal. C to F, C to F. The mystery his soul, C to F. Civilization he leaves behind, C to F again. Opinions are his fingernails. So that was that part. So G, C to F, and C to F, and C to G, and C to G, C to F, and C to G, C to G, C to F, and C to F, C F, and C G, C C G F, C F, C F, C F, C G F. And then the major part goes major, a C to F, major again. See, all this world is but a play. F, E down, the joyful place. Now come to G. So it's major, C to F, major, C to F. All this world is but a play. Be thou, C to F, back to C. Be thou the joyful player. So after that, you go back to the same verse, the etc., and that's another 4 verses of that, and you come on to the great ship part, which again is C, F, and G. So it says, the great ship, the ship of the world, time sailing, mariners, this is all C. And it says, gather your skills. You go down to G for that and come back. Jesus and Hitler, a C to F, and Richard, the Lionhearts, go down to G. 3 C, 3 kings, and Moses, that's F, and Queen Cleopatra, that's G. The cobbler, the maiden, that's C to F. The mender and the maker, C to F. The sickener and the twitcher, C to F. And the glad undertaker, C to F. And it changes a bit now. It goes, the shepherd goes back to E minor, but you can just hold the bottom 3 strings. So do that part again. Sickener, the twitcher, the glad undertaker. Then goes the shepherd of willows. bit like the verse. You do the harper and the archer. So that's 7, 9 and 11 with that A7 shape. Then it goes O, F to A minor down in 1, F to A minor, treble voyage in F, calm, which goes to the G, weather, and just repeat Mayor to F, Mayor to C to F. All this world is but a play. C to F, be thou the joyful player. So it's G to C. I hope that's been helpful. I hope it's given you enough that you can either play it in this tuning, but as I say, if you want to play it in standard tuning, play the same chords, different voicing, that will work as well. Okay, until next time.